Back at it again today. So it's the weekend and it's 10 o'clock Saturday morning. I had to run into the city today to pick up feed, so I'm 2 hours behind on my daylight here. And I've only got maybe 7 hours of daylight left. I'm gonna spend the day getting this fence up. There's less wind today, but there is a slight wind, so hopefully I can get quite a few posts in today. I did notice that I do need to tighten the twine that I put out, because over the week it has been hit by snow and it is touching the ground. So that'll be the first thing that I get done here. But let's get to work. So the time is 1:30. I've been at this for 3.5 hours and I did the first 100 meters, which is approximately 20 posts. And I would dig 5 and take a little bit of a break just because it's killing my arms, but I'm making some good progress. What I have to do now is go untie this at the end post and move it up to the next post. So I'm gonna walk this down and go get the twine. So it seems like time's gotten away on me today. You can see in the background that the sun is going down. It's getting darker outside. I did get 20 posts done and I went for, Cooter's jumping on the door. I went for a break. I hadn't eaten yet, so I went for a lunch break. And then I decided that it was time to unload the feed from the truck. So that took me a whole hour. So I'm back at it. I'm going to see if I can get maybe 5 more posts done. It usually takes me about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour to get 5 posts done, and then it's going to be dark. But I have tomorrow, so I'm going to be up and early Sunday morning to go as far as I can. Well, what time is it? It's got to be around 5 o'clock. I got my 5 posts put in. So I'm gonna head out and start all over again tomorrow morning. I wanted to show you guys how Cooter was sitting while I was working. He just sat on top of the hill listening to all the sounds, because there's tons of guns going off right now. It's hunting season. Let me turn you around. So there's my view. Cooter saw me packing up, so he came because he knows I'm going back to the yard. But beautiful sunset tonight. It was 8 degrees Celsius. The snow was melting. There was barely any wind. It was a beautiful day, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 5 degrees. So just keep turning you around here. That's the last post I put in, and it's kind of hard to tell that the string has been run all the way up the hill, but that is what I've done today. I've got 25 posts dug in, which go all the way to the trees there. On my last video where I cut the poplar tree down, it's right to the corner post. is a beautiful Sunday morning. Temperatures are expected to get up to another 8 degrees, so I'm in for another day of good weather. And it's about 8:30. I'm a little bit, about half an hour later than I thought I'd start, but we're out here early and I've got to get started. So 40 posts are done, and I just rewired or stretched the twine to the next post off in the distance. So, time to dig more posts. So I sat down for a break. Lately, the posts that I've been digging have become much harder, and it's actually taking me over 15 minutes, which is probably maybe the average. I was getting some posts dug in 10 minutes, so I think that I'm hitting more of a clay ground, and that's why it's becoming tougher. And being the second day, I think my arms just got exhausted faster. So I think what I'm going to do is, along the way I was getting extra posts, I'm going to drive them out to one of the markers that's down the hill out of my sight. But it is kind of, I'm getting excited to hit this new land because I'm almost back to the corner where the original fence was. And I'm gonna take you for a little walk and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is where the fence ended. This is the most west I've fenced on the north side of my property. And so the fence that I ripped up close to the house when my dad was here, this is where we dumped the extra posts, and those are gonna go further west. This is the original corner here where I took down all the wire, and as soon as I get these posts up, I'm gonna take that barbed wire back to the house. And there's the leftovers from the corner posts, and all the way in the distance you can see where I have the post hole diggers standing up. So even though I still have an hour and a half of daylight, I think I'm gonna call it so that I still have some arms left tomorrow. I'm gonna try and come out every day until this is done. And if that means just digging 5 or 6 posts in the dark, I'll use the headlights on my truck. I know that the forecast is hovering around 0 degrees for the next couple of weeks. I'm crossing my fingers that the forecast doesn't change, because this means I can actually get this done. And maybe by the weekend I can start rolling out some of the knotted fence. But I think I'm just gonna pack up. There's my level and my measuring tape that I drag along. Not too upset that I have to shut down early, because I did get a total of 43 posts up. It seems ever since I took a lunch break, I just didn't have any energy left. That and the fact that I think the ground has changed a little bit. It's tougher to dig. But I'm gonna pack up my measuring tape and my level, post hole digger, and gonna go drop off the posts. And that's gonna be it for the day.